I'm getting those photos. That's the bigger. Walk around the photos.
More than welcome, come close. As well, the walk is mainly centered on this guy. What is he deciding to do? Sometimes he walks a distance, sometimes he walks so close, all depends.
We have some buffaloes in the property and some elephants. If we happen to encounter those animals, please you just stay behind me and wait for my instructions, and they tell you exactly what to do. But well, it's a safe walk, just to give you that hint that that's what we can do. So mainly we use our sight. If you see something, you just call me Calvert, there's something there. Or you click, or you whistle, then I'll check. Alright, but otherwise I'll see them. Yeah, I've got binocular vision.
Is that fence that we came through to keep things in or out?
Not
the fence that we came
through.
It
keeps animals out.
Out of the...
Out of, next to the lodge.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. It's just to keep us out and in. Some termites here, very different termites than maybe one that you have seen. These are called the harvester termites. You see they're harvesting grass and they're pulling it in this hole here. Some they carry the grass, put around the entry, and then some they put it in. So it's a division of labor. So they call the harvester termites. The farmers, they don't like these termites because they destroy their pastures. And if you leave your mat outside, if they are around, they can eat all your mat or the broom that is made of grass. Normally in the village we use broom made of grass. Then if you leave it outside, then they can destroy it. Yeah, they call it harvest. They are being eaten, they are a source of food. They are eaten by lots of birds and animals. Here, we're gonna wait for Sylvester. He's gonna join us here, and from here we proceed down to the gorge and see the Zambezi River. Yes.
So how big a territory is he free to roam? I mean, is this endless? Could he just go anywhere?
He just go in. The property is about 18 square kilometers.
Wow.
That's a very big one, but he is not doing the whole property because we always walk with him. And if there are no guests doing this walk, the handlers, Louis Farai or Gifty, they take him around, not in the whole property, but within the lodge, within the enclosure. Like doing this route all the way down, and then back. Sometimes they might take another route to the western side, but not far away. So it's amazing. Sometimes he does his own thing. One morning we decide to take a route. He decides to take his own route, and you happen maybe to see him from the deck, and a few minutes when he joins us, and after that he just runs where he thinks he wants to go.
Yeah.
Then we think maybe he might be picking a scent for other wild cheetah. Like winter is the mating season for these animals, so at times he can pick a scent, and he decides to go there to check. Because since he's a male and he's mature now, he's 4 years. Month. So he's really level of testosterone is very high. So also need
So does he ever catch anything hunting?
yes, he does catch. He does have that instinct of hunting and catching, but he doesn't have an instinct to kill, because mainly they strangle the prey and suffocate it, but he just go for any part, whether the legs or he get kicked, and he doesn't go for that to the neck. And at times he chases some of these animals like warthogs, and they end up chasing him back. Once they decide to chase him back, he runs for protection and he comes to us. So he never learned that from his from the mother, because that's where they get to learn to kill the prey.
So he could get hurt chasing some of these things.
Yes, actually we try to protect him, especially when he chases baboons, because they can gang him and they can gang and they go for him.
Ooh.
So we try our best to protect him, and he also knows. They once tried to do that when he was still young, and then now he respects them.
He knows baboons.
Yeah, now he respects them. So when he sees them, he stays closer to us, because his protection is us.
Yeah.
So sometimes when he sees us, when we stop, he can stop from a distance. He can just relax and wait until we move, then he follows. The moment he realizes that they've disappeared, he decides to come back. Though, like I'm saying, he sometimes go away. That does not mean he will go forever. It's only he's not going to be with us when he moves away. But otherwise, he will come back, because he knows where to get his food. He knows where he lives. So when we too far and he feels, no, there's no protection now, I have to go back. So he comes on his time, on time. Yeah. But while the handlers, they try by all means to follow him and try to bring him back. Yeah.
Amazing story.
What do you feed him?
Well, he's given beef fillet, sometimes any part of zebra meat, and soft meat of chickens and etc. That's his favorite. Yeah, that's his favorite.
So I didn't read the story. How did you come to have him?
Yeah, actually, they were going to give you that story,
Okay,
but
I'll
he
wait.
was got from the eastern part of Zimbabwe in an area called in the Bubi Valley Conservancy. There was a cheetah with 5 cubs, and this female cheetah was attacked by the lions. She ran away and leaving all the 5 behind, and the 3 were killed. 1 was badly injured, and he was the only survivor. And his umbilical cord was still attached, and the eyes were still closed.
Wow.
When the rangers were patrolling, picked him and handed over to the Department of National Parks. Kept him. When he was 6 and a half, he was a little bit problem, because he was chewing things and becoming bullied, and to advertise so that if these people can keep him, then they can come to him. So this will give you the whole story. He's the one who worked with Sylvester from the young stage when he came here until we decided to take him on a walk, like what we're doing now. So he knows exactly from the start up to today. All right. I can see him is just behind. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, whilst we're waiting for Sylvester to come, I'll just quickly give you a rundown on who he is, where we got him, and why he's here. Sylvester is 4 years and 1 month. We got Sylvester from an area called the Bubi Valley Conservancy. This conservancy is found in the southeastern part of our country, Zimbabwe. It's about a 12-hour drive away from here. It was after some camp scouts were patrolling, saw a cheetah being chased away by a lion, and these animals just disappeared into the bush. To them as game rangers, as people who spend most of their time in the bush, they understand how things go about. So they never worried themselves to check and check where these animals were going. They found it being very natural and common that apex predators always fighting for food. So instead of tracking the animal, they took the opposite route, tracked this post to where everything started. When they got to the scene, they found out that there were 5 cheetah cubs. Out of those 5, 3 of them already dead, killed by the same lion, which was seen chasing one of the mother. The other one was seriously injured, and unfortunately they couldn't save his life. He died from bleeding, and Sylvester the only cub that managed to survive. When he was found, his eyes were still closed, and an umbilical cord was still attached on him. We then suspected that he was less than 7 days old. This is because cats tend to drop the umbilical cord from day 7 to day 10. So when they found him, they didn't just rush to pick him up. They went aside, they ambushed, hoping that the mother cheetah will come and claim the cubs, which she never did. And eventually they decided to intervene with nature. That's when they picked him up and they surrendered him to the management. That's how Sylvester got to the hands of men. So when he was surrendered to the management, among the guys who picked him up was a gentleman that is named Sylvester. So the management just found it worthy to name him after that gentleman. That's how he got his name. And from when he was surrendered to the management, he grew up alongside a domestic cat by the name Spook. He grew up alongside young kids and everything within the house. But as time went by, he realized that he was growing faster and stronger, more than anything around the house. Even to Spook, who used to be his best friend, he started to bully Spook to an extent that Spook thought it wasn't very funny being around him. When Spook tried by all means to avoid him, Sylvester he proceeded to wrestle the young kids, scratching them, and it wasn't really good for the family to keep him. Then they decided to go through national parks to find someone to look after him. So when they consulted national parks advertised nationally to find someone to be a custodian to that gentleman, and then they advertised on newspaper. Most of the companies in the country sent in their proposals with better reasons. I don't know, but most of them, I believe, they sent their proposals wanting to have him and use him for money generating programs. Unlike us, our proposal was save Sylvester and use him for educational purposes. And we believe that's one reason which made us have him here. So we got Sylvester here in November 2010. When he came, he was just like another domestic cat, knowing no rule, discipline, command. The lady in the collar, it was just difficult. But we couldn't run away from that. We were so much bound by what we wrote in our proposal. We had to make him an ambassador cheetah. We started to give him some training, that is from end of November 2010 to end of January 2011. And then we found out that Sylvester was complying. That's when we introduced him to be an ambassador cheetah, which is the job he's undertaking up to this day. Every Friday, we invite some school kids from within 50-kilometer radius. Some of them have never seen a cheetah before. Some of them have heard very negative stories about cheetahs, lions, leopards, and hyenas. So when they see him being a meat-eating animal, they've got a very negative mentality toward them. And we believe by using a real animal, it's life-changing, it's so touching, and it's got lots of emphasis than just to stand in front of kids with posters and teaching them using these electronic devices. We felt it's literally emphasizing. So that's why we're now using for the job we've assigned to him. It's never going to be used for commercial ventures. When we say commercial venture, we mean like inviting people from other hotels around town to come and do this activity with him. We're not going to invite people from all over the world to come and do such a thing with him. Doing these works are exclusively for guests staying at the Lefeli camp, and with our partner, IAPF, Nakavango, we've got other conservation organizations here who will want and try by all means to have a walk with him. Yes, we absorb them, but most of the time, so we've got Victoria Falls Hotel, Ilala, they don't have that chance. So you're so much honored, guys, to go on a walk This fastest land mammal on Earth. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammals. Speeds ranging from 60 to 70 miles an hour if you use miles, 90 to 150 kilometers an hour if you use kilometers. And as well, it was such a very good acceleration speed of between 0 to 70 kilometers in only 3 seconds, or 0 to 50 miles in only 3 seconds.
Every time I hear that, I find the target too.
Yeah, if you want to take it mathematical, it's very difficult. But yes, it's they are fabricated for that. Yes, and they're the only cats known to be not to be very much heat sensitive. They are the only cats that are known to be very much daytime hunters. They blend in very well with the environment. They have been fabricated for that. He's shepherding his cross. You see him? Because one thing that we've realized with him is if we see stop, he stops. So if we walk, definitely you see him following. So for now, what we can do, we just have to walk a little bit. There is an open area. Maybe we can get a chance to touch him and stroke him. So Covet will lead and I'll follow behind you.
Because you can see us standing there, like I say, if he sees us somewhere, he's like moving back.
Hey, this way. Andy. Andy. Come. Leaving you behind. Come.
Buffalo track here, and then have a buffalo dropping. Almost try that. But anyway, it's only grass only. Full of grass.
I did this morning. How was it? What?
Amazing.
Drizzling all the time.
They are so enormous.
It's a beautiful sight. And that's too hot like that. From the little breeze that comes from the water. And in the cold. So I don't feel that very hot.
So this rock is a basalt rock. Basalt rock. So this type of soil is so hard. This is a poor drain soil, clay soil. When you find this rock, during the day it is heated, and at night it cools down rapidly. And it's a red rock, and they form in soil. And the dark soil, that's why you have here dark soil. And from this soil, that's where we get in this trees. They call the mopane trees. The mopane trees. They've got the leaves like the butterfly wings. Yeah. So you find maybe during the day, the leaves sometimes they close and then they open in the morning or night time. Why they close during the day is to minimize water loss. So this tree, it's favored by the mopane worms. Yes, we eat them, they're edible, the mopane worms. So we harvest them from this mopane tree. There are some regions where you find lots of mopane worms. Very, very, very nutritious.
Those guys are all this.
buffaloes have here. You see this track? That's the track of a buffalo. It's not very old, so probably since we'll be walking, going around, we might see this buffalo down that side because there's a river, which is our main source of water. That's Masue River. So if you want to check how fresh is the track, you scratch next to it, then check the soil texture, this one and this one. It's almost similar, but this is more fresh than this. Also, this one is not disturbed by insects, crawling insects. Yeah, if you know, they are nocturnal. There are more insects at night, which call nocturnal insects. You may find they might have moved, or the wind blowing might have just changed the soil texture. But it looks very fresh, meaning that when we start going the other way, we have to look around so that we don't surprise them. So those are the signs of the bush showing us how the animals around.
Buffalo.
No, it's just coming back here. Slowly. It's just this one here. Yeah, let's go to there, down there. Definitely it's going to come. And come on, boy, Hans.
Don't wait for me, I know what I'm doing.
Yes, this is buffalo down. Yeah. So you find that it's really amazing in the bush. There's a very amazing combination, symbiotic. Because if you open this down, come closer, guys, we check. Then it depends. If you open it, it doesn't open well. You may find there will be lots of insects around. Oh, it breaks. You see, such things. You find even other cats, like the genets, they can try to open and then they get this part, you know. And then they eat this stuff. You see, there's lots of beetles, smaller beetles, lots of insects, and you know, something just comes here, opens, then it's gonna find lots of stuff. Like I opened, you didn't know there's this kind of stuff. Some are gastric juices. You see, there's some holes here, so they're eating stuff and taking down. There's still moisture. It looked dry on the other side, but there's more moisture down here. So just check how this buffalo saved a lot here, because all these insects, had it been that he didn't drop, they were not going to get this stuff. So we really need animals, because in this moisture they will spend maybe about 3 days down here before they finish all what they want here. So they move on again. Yeah. So everything has got a purpose in the bush, and also this dung is a manure. Manure.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Yeah, but very soon you will come and join up. We'll actually
make nests for temporary use. And the nests are on the western side because we have easterly wind. It's for protection from the blowing wind because they are not good weavers. So, but the inside, they look clumsy outside. The inside is very comfortable because they get some feathers from other birds. When other birds are preening themselves, there will be some feathers falling. So they collect those and they put in for better comfort. And then that's the one on top. It's newly done. That's the fresh grass. Do you see that? Yeah. And some of the nests are decoys there. They are not being used. It's just to disturb or confuse the predator. And the predators are eagles, like African harrier hook. Some animals like peanuts. But you see the clever, they put their nests to the lower branches, to the tip of the branches, so that it becomes hard for the predator to go after. Yeah. And mainly they use the acacia tree. That's a knocked-on acacia tree.
There.
Good for direction to the west.
There.
Yes.
I'll go back. Whenever you have it.
Oh.
You will come closer. Who's on that? Get up it.
So Big Boy is quite into his own business today. Different from the walk he had in the morning where he was running around and doing all stuff. Now it feels like just walking along, following behind.
Now you can come, I was just avoiding the sun. So someone can just come here, crouch down like this and give him a stroke. He can help take pictures of you. Just give it to your camera.
Take a
Yes.
photo with your camera.
That'd be great. See what? Oh. I think let's just follow and see what if you can give us a chance.
Okay.
That's how cheetahs mark their territory. They mark their territory by spraying. Sometimes scratching on tree bark. They leave a scent on the back from the underfoot.
Whenever I need some water, I do have some water with me. Yes.
Just be ready to take pictures of you. It's not ever Jesus. It's not ever Jesus. So what you can do, you can just go around. Helicopter boy. So if you happen to give this one, give him a firm one, please. Come round, just stand up. Come round. Just come. Let's lick you, and then you can lick you from the front. And if you bend a lot, then it will. Or you can come and try it. Alright. But we'll get some more pictures along the way. Okay, let's go this way. Follow.
Yeah. Both neighbours have 2 dogs. And they know they can ask us when they go
One that I've seen was with a client, and this client was hiding. A tourist was hiding at B2, and he said he picked from the national park. Having a good time, sir?
take out the things going home.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. We're gonna follow.
A friend of mine is still using her dog,
Cool. We'll crowd into there.
Oh, I don't have a
Just stand back and maybe the neighbor better. You walk over.
The sun's on it. Alright, follow him. So, take a look at this stuff. There's going to be another cheetah here. Put him just close to him. Or her close to him. The pattern on that skin, the pattern of the spots are completely different.
Yeah.
That's why spots on a cheetah are like a fingerprint for us. We never have similar pattern on individual cheetahs.
Yeah.
On different cheetahs. Each has got a unique pattern. So pretty much like zebra stripes.
Yeah.
There's a female as well here that has been seen with young ones, like I was telling you that yesterday. You see, he's got a white tipped tail.
Oh yeah.
That one has got a black tipped tail. That's right. So they're all quite different. Some are also taller. Most people actually weigh up to 64 kilograms. He weighs up to 60 grams. He's like 134 pounds. It's quite a big guy.
Is that because he's always been well fed, or is it genetic?
Well, depending on also the region. Even that one which was seen here, quite a big female cheetah. It's really big. I've seen cheetahs somewhere. Some of them are a little bit, shorter and older. That depends on the habitat they're found as well. Some just tend to adapt to the environment and life within habitats is to occupy. That's why they sort of like solar and others are quite japa and all that. That is related to the environment in which they're found. Yes.
Where is it coming from?
I come from a place called Zimbabwe. It's only 1 hour driving from the hometown to over 600 kilometers. Wow, that's right. It's obviously from here to around that kilometer. That's like it.
Remember I said that track, the buffalo track is fresh. Yes, and the buffalo is there.
Yeah. Just
You
a
see it?
single one.
Do we all see the buffalo?
I don't see the buffalo. Where's the buffalo?
I don't see it yet. You take over.
Down here, that's another one. When I saw fishes on the other side, there's another one down here.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
So this is a baobab tree. This is one of the most succulent trees that we have in Africa. As well as it's got a very long life. And now it's about 2,000 years. and they're said to be 300 years, but the circumference is 1 meter. So these are over 600 years. They are sometimes called upside down tree. If you look very closely, you see that the small branches and twigs, most of the time, even here, they don't have leaves. So, and the name upside down trees. When we're doing our rain-making ceremonies, most of the time it's done under these trees, so they're regarded very much sacred in the African tradition.
Tell me again the name of the tree, I didn't hear.
Baobab.
Oh, the baobab.
Yeah. Australia have got a subspecies of them. It's called baobab. Australia have got baobab. Here have got baobab.
They make fruits and we eat them as well.
I think we saw them
very
along the
edible.
road between Victoria Falls
yes.
and the main camp. They
Exactly.
were out
Oh, yeah,
hanging
yeah.
along the road,
You're
people
right.
selling them. Yeah?
That's
right.
right, near Wangere town.
Right, exactly.
There was
Other
actually,
side.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. No, there was a guest yesterday, one was asking for a fruit from the baobab. I wanted the fruit just to test it.
Uh-huh.
They're quite sour, a little bit sour, but they are, different trees would make fruits that taste differently, depending on the type of soil they're found. Some are a little bit sweet, and others a little bit sour, but we all love them. Very rich in vitamin C. Monkeys come, get the fruits, eat them. Baboons do likewise. Elephants would eat as well. And
They can't shake the tree though.
yeah, they fall on their own.
Okay.
You know when that little stem that holds the fruit to the tree, when it dries up, then it falls.
Yeah.
And then animals can just break them and utilize them.
It's the tree pollinated by birds.
Like that.
Birds, yeah.
So it's got no hardwood in there. There's no real wood like you can get from this tree. This is mopane. It's got a very hard wood. That's one pollen there. You see the one that is dry? That's quite a strong wood where if you would love to probably say make up some furniture, it's very difficult to work on this kind of wood. Right.
Makes a good fire too.
Very good fire. That's right. This is one tree that is quite vulnerable to cutting. I mean, to people that cut for firewood and all that. But baobabs only have shreds. They only have fiber all the way to the hut. So they won't have that
Not
hardwood.
good for furniture and not good for fires. Yeah.
You can get fiber that you use to make doormats and certain couches.
Yeah.
That's right. I've seen a lot that are designed from the baobab fiber. It's quite a strong fiber as well.
So I didn't hear the beginning. This tree is not dead. It just looks like
No,
this.
this is a live tree.
Yeah.
They drop their leaves this time because they tend to, because they quite depend on water a lot. That fiber of course is quite saturated in a lot of water. It's a succulent tree, so they drop and shed off all their leaves, so they minimize the water loss throughout the whole season. They still need to retain water, so to keep a minimum loss of water, they have to lose a lot of leaves.
So when the rains come,
They start
leaf out.
shooting and all that. Just before the rains actually begin, they will start some bit of leaves and a little bit of flowering. And then when the rains come, the fruits are smaller, and some of them will actually have fallen down as premature fruits. That's right. So it's quite a live tree. It's very, very alive. Will shoot again. It's just adapting to the season because we're changing from from our winter. We're getting into summer now. That's right.
Are you?
Yeah. No.
Not
We're
the
getting
other way
into
around.
summer is when it rains, right?
Yeah.
I'm confusing things.
You're getting into winter.
Into winter.
Into your dry season.
No, you're right. We're getting into our winter. We're getting into our winter, and the winter begins now. But this is just the earliest times of our winter. So, in summer, that's when they put on some leaves and stuff like that. There's also that's called an African star chestnut. That tree looks like a baobab. even when even the fiber and everything just looks exactly like the baobab. The fruit, you see them here. You see this one here. The outside part has got that brownish dark part, which is quite like a baobab tree outside, but the seeds are black with a red cap on the tip. Birds consume them. We fry them and eat them. Very rich as well, nutritious seed. Okay, let's keep on. Come down if you want to take a movie. Just go this way, combine the cheetah and the buffalo. Stand that side, those who are taking pictures. Yeah, just slowly. No, don't make too much movement. Just in a single file. Let's just steady. And then make a single file. I want you to take a picture of the cheetah and the buffalo. Yeah. Let me just lead you. So big. You don't allow coffee? I'm kidding. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see more behind. That's a bit of food, isn't it? That's what I mean. Grazie a camera, looking at male buffaloes, if you look at their forehead, the forehead is not pronounced. Yeah. And those are the females. Very big difference between them. Much more. The bones of the males are much thicker. And if you look at his body, he's turning whitish in some patches because they do rub on trees.
pressure on trees to remove the ectoparasites. As they're doing that every time, they are removing the hairy part and it never grows again. And that's why they look with some patches of white, especially the old ones. Because if you walk that way, we're pushing them. We can do it. No, these are really respectable because we are the intruders. So we just live like this. We just standing here, taking it easy so that they get used to it. Well, if you have taken pictures, can we move on? All right. So we stay together in a line. And they are going. Was your guide, Michael?
Yeah. Michael was wonderful. We want to take him home with us.
Yeah, he's very funny.
We had so much fun.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah. Really, very knowledgeable.
Drinking.
Lots of information and very fun.
Yeah, he's drinking there.
He's drinking.
Take a picture, though, there's a buffalo that side, but of whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Pull further this side.
You can get a reflection.
You can come further this side. Yeah, you can stand even here.
You get a reflection.
Alright.
Jump, Baba.
Please be ready because he might jump anytime. crossing the river on the other side. That would be nice if you capture him while he's jumping. Yeah.
He's looking to see if we're ready.
Yeah.
Hey, get ready.
Get ready?
Get ready. Oh. Normally jumps across.
No, it's not today. He's gonna jump this side anyway.
Is it typical for him to be more active in the water?
No, yeah, even now, you see, it's getting cooler, so
He looks like he doesn't want to get his feet wet.
You don't realize that.
the easy way for you guys is maybe this side, because I'm a rock climber, so I don't want to take you on sticky. This way.
Regrets.
Going to jump, jumping.
See, this kind of rock is very common here.
What is it?
This is the castle.
Castle. And just the rock here.
The buffalo here?
Yeah, yeah. On the rock.
When they lying down sometimes, they love to be even pushing to the water.
the thing is, like close to October, this river will still be having some water, and then we have, that's when we see quite a lot of water parks. They come and drink from here as well, and wildebeest.
Yeah. Come good. Good. He's going to jump. He's going to jump.
How long ago were you there? Until we were next to the manager? About we did just two, I think. But
The male.
let me think about that. Two females. I take it back. The two females were the second time we saw them. The first one was so I did not closer to that male.
I made myself to the gym, and again I did with that one.
That's why somebody just realized big and strong. That's the only advantage that I have. Right, Sylvester is going to be back to see the but now he said no, I live here. Just at even problem. Sometimes it goes out. Otherwise, it's kind of stay around and run around. But you will just come out between 22 hours and play some soccer ball with him. He does not. Yeah. But normally cheetah rest at night. They sleep at night. They don't do any activity.
And they sleep on the ground.
On the ground, yes. Mostly on the ground, in the grass. Where they can be.
way back.
They're coming out from behind.
Right there.
He's not keeping it. So he is having a...
Yeah. Get a bit of exercise. That's what I was going to say. It's good to get some exercise rather than sitting in the back of a Jeep all day, what we've been doing. So, not only walking with the dip in the bush, but the exercise as well.
After that it's tree for...
Oh, I see, I see.
The bleeding head of buffalo on the other side of the...
Wow, we're all there. Someone is missing. Okay guys, whilst you're waiting for Sylvester, just want to take this time to say thank you so much for choosing to go on a walk with us. It's been a really pleasure being with us. Thank you to COVID. Thank you to Farai, to Sylvester and everyone else. Sylvester is on Facebook. You're more than welcome to be his friend. Just write Sylvester Cheetah Ambassador.
Right.
As it is written on our caps, and definitely will become your friend. So you can just friend him. You're more than welcome to create a folder, stick it on a Facebook. That's how we preach the gospel on cheetah conservation. Thank you so much.
Okay, no, thank you.
If there's